Hey everybody, welcome back. For this video, we're going to be doing uh, a kind of a title over um, the hero image, and for that, it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic HTML. All we're going to do is I'm going to go into this class because I want the title to be on top of the image. So you can do that with a couple different ways. You can do that with absolute positioning, or you can just go in the actual class where that background image lives, and you can work inside of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some HTML. It's not going to look pretty at first, and then we'll go ahead and use some CSS and style it up. So this is going to be an H1, and I already know what I want to label them, how I want to class them. So I've kind of thought of that ahead of time. I'll call it the title Couches of Color, and then we'll do an H2, call it subtitle, and in there we're going to do red, blue, brown, gray, pink, green, orange, purple. I got a whole rainbow of couches here. It's all about you. Okay, just like that. So that's what we have so far. It sort of fits in there nicely, but we're going to do it a lot better. All right, so now we're going to use some CSS and we're going to put all this together, basically give it a paint job. So here in our section BG, what I want to do is I want to set this to position relative. So position relative, and let's see here. Let's do display flex. Okay, because I want to, and you'll see how everything starts to come together here as I start piecing out the CSS. So flex direction, which you should have learned a lot more about in Flexbox Froggy. Align items, center. Okay, and now things are starting to straighten out a little bit. Um, there, I had that highlighted. Now we'll come down here, and I want to target the title, and I want to target the subtitle. So for that, I'm going to set each one to a font weight of 900. And I'm going to set font size to 4 rem. It's going to look huge. And at first, it's not going to look pretty, like I said. But eventually, we'll get to the point where I start to dress it up a little bit. So text align, center. And then let's do a color white. Okay, now I'm going to add a background to it. So we'll do background RGBA, which means red, green, blue, and then the A means alpha. So for this, I want to do black, but I want to kind of fade it out a little bit. And that's the alpha, that's the 0.5. Oops, these have to be connected like that. And then you'll see you get kind of a transparent background there. All right, now let's do padding. Let's do 1 rem up and down, and 2 rem left and right. Okay. Now I'm going to set specifically, I'm going to target the subtitle. And for this, I want to lower the font size 1.5. And basically what I'm doing here is, I know I set the font size to 4 rem here, but then I'm overriding it with this because I do want the title to be at 4 rem, and I want both classes to inherit all of this CSS here, but I want to override the font size specifically because I don't want it to be so huge. So CSS means cascading style sheets. So whatever, if you declare a class here, whenever you declare a class further down, that is the one that's going to take over and basically be the prominent property. Let's do position absolute and bottom half a rem. Okay, that'll knock it up a little bit. And I'm also going to set it to display none, and I'll show you why. Because when I'm in mobile, I don't want to display it. Okay, when I go big, that's how I want it to look. Okay, but I'm going to get down to under a tablet size here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to my tablet media query here, and I'm going to go just after the header, and I want to do bg subtitle, and I want to set this to display block. Okay. Now what this is going to do is when it gets to the size of a tablet, it's going to pop into view. Okay. And it's just kind of a nice feature, so to speak. And just for the sake of it, let's remove a color. It's a lot of colors in there. Okay, then it disappears and then it comes back. Okay, that's a lot of information to have at mobile. So spread it out, and then the user can see at the tablet and desktop portion of the page, they can see all the information that they need to see. Okay, so I hope that helps. Stay tuned. There's another video coming.